welcome back. Today I'm going to do a brown smoky eye tutorial. It's another one of my fall trends as part of my little series. It's been all over the runways, and you can tone this look down for your everyday look, or you can use it, as I'm going to show you, as more of your going out into town night look. So let's just go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start by priming my eyelids, and I'm just going to use the e.l.f. eyelid primer. This is $1, so I couldn't pass it up. I'm going to use a MAC eyeshadow in Handwritten. Let me show you what the color looks like. And I'm just going to use this fluffy eyeshadow brush. It's just a larger shader brush. And I'm just going to put this in. And then I'm just going to pat this all across my eyelid. Just going to tap a little bit more of that. And bring it all the way underneath. Don't worry, we will go through and blend this and make it nice and soft. And then I just kind of pat that on the lid and a little bit above, but I'm just going to blend it, just doing the windshield wiper motions in that crease. And this just softens it up real quick. Now you can use any shadow, any brown shadow for this. I prefer to use a matte shadow for this look and then add a little bit of shimmer into it just to kind of give it a little more of a pop, especially for your night look. But you can use any brown shadow you got. So now I'm going to switch to another shadow that has a little bit more of a shimmer in it. And this is a Wet n Wild palette, and I believe this one was called Walking on Eggshells. Yes, that's what this one's called. I'm not going to open it up for you because my poor little brown is broken and I don't want it to go everywhere. So I'm going to use that brown color and just pop it along the outer corner of my eye, like the outer 2/3 of my eye. And just kind of blend that. And get a little bit more and put it underneath my eye. Hey! So then, just to add a little more bit of depth into my crease, I'm going to use a little crease brush. And you could use the same brush that we used before, but I just like to use this because it packs it just a little bit more where I want it. And I'm going to use the Revlon Color Stay palette again. And we're going to use this nice and dark color right here. Hey, right there. So I'm just going to swirl around my brush, tap off the excess, and we're just going to put this in that outer little V. And I know this might be way too much for some of you. Like I said, you can totally tone it down. I took a little bit more of that dark Revlon color. I never told you what palette this was. It's the Moonlit palette. If you didn't watch my previous video. So you see, I'm just deepening it just right around the outside of my eye. It just adds a lot more depth, which I love. So now that we have that done, I need to blend this baby. With this look, I feel like it's best to wear just a really nice, fresh face, kind of keep everything else really neutral so that your eyes really pop and are the focal point. So now I'm just going to use a brown liner to line my bottom lid. And I'm going to use the Rimmel London Brown Soft Kohl Liner in Sable Brown. And I'm just going to line that lower inner waterline. And then for my top tight line, I'm going to use the same brand of Rimmel Soft Kohl Liner, but I'm going to use Jet Black. And I'm just going to line up top. Now, you don't have to do this, but this makes your lashes appear way fuller and thicker, which I definitely need. I'm just going to do a little bit of a highlighter underneath my brow and my inner corner, and I'll be ready to put on some mascara. So I'm going to use that same Wet n Wild palette, and I'm going to use the lightest color in it. It says Brow Bone on the palette. And I'm just going to put that right underneath my brow. On that brow bone, it's just really going to make that pop. And then a little bit more on your little inner tear duct. See how that just reflects the light? So nice! Love it. It's nice when you have darkness in your eye to just bring out a little bit of light, and this also helps you to look a little bit more awake and refreshed, like you're ready to rumble. I'm going to use my Maybelinne Falsies mascara. It's my fave. And I'm going to use that on my upper and lower lashes. And I like to use 2 coats. I feel like it really helps to thicken it up. Make sure when you're using mascara that you really wiggle it at the base, because that's where you want the most product to be. You really want it to thicken up the base of your lashes and have the least amount up towards the tips. Okay, I'm just going to do the other eye real quick, and I will be right back. Okay, so I just finished doing the other eye, so you can see the bigger picture of what it looks like with both eyes done. I don't look like a scary little puppy dog. When you are doing this yourself, like I said before, if this is a little bit too intense for you, this is based off of a runway look, you can always use lighter brown shadows, or you don't have to go as far underneath the eye if that's a little too much for you, but I love the dramatic look, so that's what I'm going for. To finish this look off really quick, I'm just going to pop a little bit of blush on, and I'm just going to use this more nude colored blush. It's from Kohl Cosmetics. And I'm just going to pop that on the apples of my cheeks. Then, to finish it off, of course we have to do the lips. So I'm going to use my Revlon Super Lustrous Lip Gloss in Peach Petal. Sorry, the light is going crazy. You can see the beautiful picture background. And I'm just going to add a little bit of this on my lips. I love to have more of like a soft, kind of peachy nude color on my lips when I do such a bold smoky eye like this. So I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you guys have a fabulous day. I'm starting to get sucked into the light, so I will see you later.